Hello, this is Stephen live from my OneStream studio in Wiltshire in England, and the first thing I would like to do is to wish everyone a happy, healthy and prosperous new year. OneStream is obviously part of my year and I want to make it part of yours as well. So what we're going to look at today is down below, and it is in fact 7 marketing collaboration mistakes you must avoid. And I've been thinking about this. Right. Okay. Right. I know I'm live now because I always have the YouTube video in the background. So if you're watching live on YouTube, I'd like to say a big thank you. And we are today looking at 7 marketing collaboration mistakes you must avoid. And we're going to be talking about them during the course of the next 45-50 minutes, and with the help of some friends. Because collaboration, well, let's go with the basic problem first of all. If you're a business on your own, then actually limiting what you can do, because you're limited by skill set, by your own approach to things. And when it comes to marketing, the more people involved, the better. And we're going to be looking at marketing collaboration mistakes you must avoid, and this is the agenda for today. If I go here and I pull the agenda over there, there's the agenda. So we're doing this at the moment. We're going to talk about why collaborate, choosing partners to collaborate with, setting goals, which is most important, project planning, leading the collaboration, because you are the sort of central pivot of all the collaboration activities. Personalities. When you're broadcasting on your own or you're working on your own, you only have yourself to deal with. As soon as you get a team involved, then there are dynamics which come into play, and you have to smooth ruffled feathers whenever they occur. And then we're going to talk about reviewing progress on a collaborative project, and finally the summary. So that's today's agenda. If you've got any questions about collaborating, then please do add them on YouTube, and I'll see them in my studio. Let's go over here, and if I go to chat and go to the stream, I'm waiting for the stream to come in. So we'll take questions later. If you've got questions after the broadcast, if you're watching the replay, a big thank you, because we know that most of the people who actually watch this do watch the replay. I'm aware that I'm normally live on Friday, but on Wednesday, but today is an exception. We're back to Wednesdays next week, 10 a.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. in the UK, and I'm looking forward. But for today, it's all about collaboration. Now, over the years, I've collaborated with people from all around the world. So my first point is you have to be aware of cultural differences when you have people from different countries actually involved in a project. Because in this day and age, you can collaborate with anybody anywhere in the world. You can do it via Zoom. Zoom led the way during the pandemic to actually getting teams working together globally. And it all worked rather well. So why collaborate? Well, basically, as I said a moment ago, the biggest problem you have if you're working on your own and trying to do your own marketing, then you're limited. What you need to be able to do is to bring in a team to actually help you with every aspect of the marketing of your operation. And that's why you need to collaborate, because on your own, you're limited. With a team, well, depends how many people you've got in the team, but it basically can be a very cohesive team that you bring together with a purpose. And that brings me on to my first bit, which is choosing partners. Now, choosing partners to collaborate with is an art form. It really is. I do it best when I bring friends into the broadcast. We've run for the last 6 or 7 years Live Video Production Week, which last year in 2023 featured OneStream Live. And we talk about the different platforms, but basically what's happened over the time that we've been broadcasting and collaborating and marketing each other, because we all take it as we market the project as a team and individually, we've actually got to the stage where we know what each other's strengths and weaknesses are, and we can play to those so that we can go live and broadcast and know what's going to happen during the live broadcast. So, marketing collaboration. Now, the example I'm going to give today is this one. And let me just bring it in, because we're going to talk about a real life collaboration. This is not theory, this is practice. Practical, because an idea came to my good friend Joe Shepherd about a live stream solutions. Now, basically, it's here to actually solve people's problems with regard to live broadcasting. So it is live streaming as a service. It's about building a live streaming strategy for your business, telling your brand, creating content and engagement, and all of that under one roof. Now, Joe could have done this all on his own, but he decided that he was going to collaborate with people. Now, as you can see from the screen display that's there now, OneStream is a vital part of live stream solutions. This is a OneStream Live hosted live web page for live stream solutions. And basically, when Joe and the team go live, they will go live on this web page out to the world. And it's so simple to do with OneStream. Basically, you can design the page. You can see this has been designed in the image of live stream solutions. And you've got a description of what live stream solutions are about, graphic, you've got contact details, so you've got calls to action on this page. And this is basically, you can contact live stream solutions through Facebook, through YouTube, and basically through this page as well. So, but in order to do this, if I just hide that for a moment, I'm going to stop sharing that because I want to come on. That's basically using OneStream to actually take care of everything. And if I come over here, the core of live stream solutions is OneStream, and it is a collaboration. If I screen share again, and this time I'm going to share another tab. So let's go to screen share and go over to live stream solutions again. That's that one, and bring it into the screen. And it's in my studio. So this first thing you need if you're marketing and collaborating is a website. And this is the Live Stream Solutions website, which has been designed. Again, Joe is collaborating. He's collaborating with a web designer to actually market a web page. And this is it. And as we go through, you can see a very graphic. Well, let's just listen to Joe for a moment. So hopefully you'll hear this. This is Joe. I just got thing come up. I'm just going to rewind a moment. I'm not sure how that went on for long. That went on for my apologies. Let's go back a stage and go back to the top. Okay, so I don't know whether you heard Joe. So you've heard from Joe. So my apologies for that. These things happen. This is live broadcasting. This is the joy of live broadcasting. So Joe's put together a team, and first member of the team is myself. And together we broadcast together. We've done basically we did a 6-day introduction to OneStream last year. We fell in love with OneStream when we first saw it, and it's just working well. And we can collaborate together at the drop of a hat. We know each other well. We know each other's strengths and weaknesses. And Joe's gone one further in that in building up his team, he's brought in Brigitte Limbanda. Now, Brigitte is based in Cape Town, South Africa. And Brigitte and I broadcast 7 years ago. So we've collaborated before now, and we're now working together with Joe on live stream solutions. It's going to be good because we know each other. We know each other's strengths and weaknesses. We know what we can and can't do. And then Joe, on his own, actually created an academy to train people who've not broadcast before and to bring them up to speed so that they can produce shows for other people. And David Topping, who I have chatted to several occasions, has joined the Livestream Solutions team because he basically went through all of Joe's training. So you have the four of us, and the advantage is that we all know each other. Yeah. And we're joined by, Paul Christian and Marco Novo. Now, this is basically a revelation to me. Marco, talk about surprises. Marco and I have known each other for several years. He and I are Amazon insiders. We broadcast together. We enjoy each other's company. And he's an amazing live broadcaster from Portugal. Again, we're coming back to the global aspect. So in terms of collaborating, we're collaborating with people we know. And Paul Christian is well known to Joe. So this is a mix between people that Joe and I have met over the years through live broadcasting, coming together in live stream solutions. So you have 6 people collaborating in terms of providing live streaming as a service, led by Joe Shepherd, and with myself, Brigitte, David, Paul Christian, and Mr. Marco Novo from Portugal. And this is the dream team for collaboration because everybody has their own expertise. Everybody can bring it to the table. And because we know and understand each other, then we can actually bring the best out of each other. And that's what you want for a collaborator. You want somebody who can actually push you along. So let's come back to here and come back to our menu. So choosing partners. It's easier to choose somebody whose work that you know well. Yeah. And it means that there are no surprises along the way. So in choosing his partners, Joe has chosen people who he's worked with ever since he started live broadcasting. Brigitte, myself, and Marco. And the team is just coming together. So choosing the partners is important. Now, you are going to be in a situation where you need a skill in your marketing team that you don't have and your friends don't have. Basically, seek advice from your friends, but basically check everybody out. If you're bringing somebody into the team, you need to know more about them. You need to check out their social media. If you don't, you may get surprised down the line. So prevention is better than cure. You're trying to get a team that will work well together, that will collaborate, will help in every step of the marketing. And that starts with choosing the right team. Yeah. You want somebody who's going to be a team player, because the problem is that some people are not team players. They are solo. And that happens sometimes. So Joe has chosen wisely in bringing the team together of myself, Marco, Brigitte, David, and if I go here, and Paul. So it basically started with the two of us and then became four, and it's now become six. I do feel that we're actually getting close to being ready. That's the other thing. You've got to plan for all this. Before you do any collaboration, you need a set of goals. In other words, you need people to know what your big picture is. If you don't have a big picture, if you don't have a plan, then it's not going to work. You can't just bring six people together and hope for the best. What you need is a roadmap. Now, Joe has shared with all of his team the roadmap, and we've all signed up for it. We've all said that we agree with what you're doing, and along the way, everybody will benefit. Because that's the thing about collaboration and marketing. You want everybody to benefit. Every one of the six members of the team will be marketing as part of Livestream Solutions, but also marketing on their own as well. So work will come out of Livestream Solutions, which will benefit Brigetti and Marco and Joe and David and Paul. So you need to have, in collaboration, a goal, and you need to set the goals. You need people to sign up for the goals. Now, we've got a contract which we've signed, and we know what we're providing. Okay, so Joe's defined the services that we're going to provide. We've accepted those services, and we know what benefits we're actually going to get. So setting the goals. Now, project planning. If you bring six people together, they have to know from the outset where they're headed. Yeah, you can't basically just say, right, okay, let's just have fun with this, because this is a commercial venture, and the marketing as such is key. Yeah, we're going to go from a standing start this January to being known during the course of the year for providing live streaming as a service for businesses. And the majority of cases, we will actually be using OneStream Live to, well, as it said earlier, we will actually be bringing live streaming to businesses globally. I mean, Joe's given us an insight into where this is going. This is going to be big. We know it's going to be big. It's been planned to be big, and we're looking forward to actually being part of it. So this is a collaboration. This is a real life collaboration. We're not talking about theory here. This is Joe's vision, my technical expertise, Brigetti's technical expertise and vision, David's undoubted skills in training people, same for Paul, and developing leadership. Marco is the best all-round broadcaster that I know. So this team is, from the outset, raring to go. You need to build enthusiasm for the project, and hopefully that's what I'm displaying today. And what we're talking about today is the top 7 marketing collaboration mistakes to avoid. Right, if you're engaging with people you don't know, check them out. Talk to them. Find out more about them. Get references. Yeah. In this particular case, in the Livestream Solutions space, Joe knows everybody. Some of us know each other. And that's key. Getting to know people is so important in a collaboration. Right, and this is basically what I've been talking about all along. If you're going to have, we're on number 6, leading the collaboration, this is where things can go horribly wrong in a marketing collaboration. In the project, which I'm going to talk about in a moment, is not being effectively led. Now, this is where you've shown, as project leader, you've shown faith in everybody in your team. You brought them on because you respect and you know and you trust them. It has to be that as team leader, people respect you and respect your abilities. And this is one thing that struck me from the get-go, when I first met Joe is that Joe is a natural born leader. He knows and he plans and he makes sure that everything is working as well as it can. Not perfect, because we both are from the school of life's not perfect, but you make the best of it you can and you make sure that it works. And we're going out there to give a service to everybody, which is going to be it's going to be a leading edge live streaming as a service. It's going to be top notch because it's using OneStream Live. It's got we've got everything we need in one place. And remember, we're actually using OneStream Live hosted web page as well. So we believe in Joe. So he's leading the collaboration, and it's not an easy thing to do. But Joe, with his military background, is well placed to actually lead a team and to get the best out of them, because you want to encourage people to work hard and to do their best. And Joe is certainly one who can encourage people and praise people. And if you saw some of the CVs that have been put together, let's take a look. If I go over here and we just carry on looking around the site, and if I click on my own bio and go here, okay, here is my own page and my photograph and my short video, and let's have a listen. That's me. Okay, so basically, if we go over and go back to the page and go back one, let's find out about David. So again, everybody here is being featured. The photograph and were submitted a video, and let's go for Marco. And we can find out all about Marco. So the team are being promoted. So the marketing isn't restricted to marketing live stream solutions. It's actually organized around marketing everybody who's taking part. And it is, I've been informed since this project started and been kept in the loop, and everybody's the same. It is important that if you're actually organizing a project, you actually keep people informed and led and motivated. And if you don't lead the team, if you don't set an example, if you don't push forward, then people won't, because we all have our own businesses. And if you want people to collaborate with you, you've got to give them a reason for doing it. You've got to support them. You've got to promote them. You've got to get them totally on board and totally committed to what you're doing. Because if you don't do those things, then basically the time you're spending collaborating is time wasted. And this team that's being built for live stream solutions is one that's going to get things done. Okay, so back to our card, and we're taking the live stream solutions as our example now. Personalities. If I come to me for a moment, when you're collaborating, you need to have a team that are going to work together, which means that you need people to know each other and to like each other and trust. And that's not a process that happens overnight. With Joe and Marco and Brigetti, I've been working for years, and we do the live video production week, and we've been doing that for years as well. What Joe's done is then knitted people who've come from his own live video background and brought those in as well. So we will, over the course of this 12 months, knit as a team. But there are going to be occasions, because we're all human, there are going to be occasions when there will be difference of opinion. You've got different personalities. Yeah. Everybody in the 6 who you've seen is self-motivated. They've got their own opinions, their own way of doing things, and everything's got to be brought together by the team leader, by Joe. And it's, I said, Joe's got a military background, so he knows how to do this, and he is doing it and bringing everybody along. But personalities, got to be aware of that. One of the biggest pitfalls of any collaborative marketing is when people argue. And this is going to happen. You know it's going to happen. As soon as you put 6 people in a room, there are going to be arguments. But Joe is ace at basically resolving that and bringing people together and getting people to focus on what is important. The important thing is the project, which is bringing live streaming to companies who hitherto have been, well, for whatever reason, we're bringing a professional approach to live streaming as a service. And the team led by Joe is going to do it. I know, I sense it in my bones, and I'm more than happy to be a member of the team. And as I say, that team is now 6. Last time I looked, it was 4. And we've got Joe, we've got myself, we've got Brigetti, we've got David, we have Paul and Marco, and there's the web. Now, talking about collaboration, Joe could not have done this. If I go here for a moment, Joe could have not have contemplated doing this on his own. So he has brought together, in addition to the front of camera people and the training people and the leadership people, he has brought together the web design. Now, we've looked at part of this website, but it is coming together rather well. I remember when I first saw it, it was a skeleton, and basically Hit Web Design have been building this over the months with leadership from Joe and bringing together his vision for live stream solutions and turning into a website that attracts people. And behind the scenes, secret sauce marketing are basically marketing everything that Joe is doing with live stream solutions. So there's collaboration with 2 companies and with Joe, and they obviously, as a team, have hit it off. They understand each other. They complete to each other's strengths. We can interpret each other's needs. I've got to hand it to Joe. This is going to be good. Okay. Now, the other thing you've got to do is, if you're putting a team together, you start off, you give people the vision, you get them to sign up to the vision. You tell them exactly what is expected of them in actually building out the project. And then you've got to have reviews. Now, I've got a meeting with Joe next Tuesday, and we'll review everything that's been going on. So you've got a continual reviewing process going on, so that I'm kept informed as to what's happening with the OneStream solutions. Joe knows what I'm doing, because in the last few weeks, I've just released the OneStream Live Udemy course, which will play a part in live stream solutions. Yeah. So you've got bits of a jigsaw. Everybody's bringing their own part of the jigsaw to the table, and Joe is bringing it all together. Yeah. So from my point of view, being part of a collaborative marketing process has been painless. Yeah. I do my part. Joe brings it in. Yeah. Marco does his. Brigetti does hers. Paul. You see where I'm going with this. Everybody works individually, brings everything together, and Joe is the glue that brings the team together in terms of collaboration. And it's so, when it works, and it is working, it is such an enjoyable thing to do. You're going from just being you to being part of a team and becoming a team player. And the thing is, and this is key, this is why you do it. One, you're meeting people that you know are known, like, and trusted by the team leader for the first time. You're meeting people who you've worked together with before, and you all got a common goal, which is the success of Livestream Solutions, which means the success of their customers. And we're all playing our own part, and it's all being brought together, and it's all being reviewed continuously. Yeah. I mean, Joe and I have been meeting on this for the last 6 months, and it's all come together. And I've been able to, I'm just one part of it. I've been able to watch as Joe has brought all this together. Yeah. From the outset, OneStream Live has been part of the vision. And that's basically, as soon as Joe said, well, we'll use OneStream Live, I thought, yeah, that fits with what I'm doing, which is broadcasting today for OneStream Live and creating the Udemy course and including OneStream Live in Live Video Production Week, all part of the same. Yeah. So you've got common aims, common goals, and the review part of it is mega important, because if you don't review progress, nobody knows where they are. And team meetings as well is basically when everybody in the team gets together, and it's open house. You can actually say what you want. You've got the freedom to speak your mind, and it just works so well that you can bring people from diverse backgrounds from different countries. I mean, Joe's in Ireland, I'm in the UK, Brigetti is in South Africa, Marco is in Portugal, and other team members are in Ireland and England. And we are working together as a global team to provide a global solutions for everybody using OneStream Live. So what I've been talking about is marketing collaboration, because we're coming together to market ourselves and to market Joe's Livestream Solutions. And along the way, we've learned that talking is important. Not keeping your team in the loop creates problems. Okay, keep everybody informed. And let's go back to where we are, because these are all keys to success. Did the introduction. Why collaborate? Well, as you've seen, what you've got in this case is 6 people coming together, all with different skill sets, all working together towards a common goal. Choosing partners. Joe is in a fortunate position, having been broadcasting for 5 or 6 years. He can bring in people he's met over the years and got to know. And basically, because of the sort of area that we're actually involved in, we know each other as well. Joe has set, if you don't set goals, you're going to fail. You need to have goals which people sign up to. So in other words, when you bring somebody in as a team member, you explain to them exactly what is expected of them and what the project is going to achieve and the plan for that project. In other words, you've got to have a step-by-step guide to how the project is going to evolve over time. Now, when you've got a team together, even the best team in the world needs leading. And Joe is an amazing coordinator and leader and planner. And in addition to his broadcasting prowess, he can lead a team like nobody I've met. I've got to be honest here. Joe has the ability to bring out the best in people, and he knows all the personalities involved. He's chosen people specifically to work together. And that's what you need to do. when you're building your marketing team is to bring people together. You've got to take people from diverse backgrounds, bring them together, and just don't let them get on with it. You actually set the goals. You actually do a plan that they can actually follow. Yeah, it's important that you actually lead from the front and you set an example. And Joe is doing exactly that. Okay, so we have been looking at, I've given you the way to do it and the way Joe's doing it. And from that, you've spotted shortcomings that you may find when you do your own project. And we've looked at the website. And if I go back here, you can see the 6 people involved, and everybody has their own page. And basically, there's background, there are articles to read. There's just explaining, as Joe did earlier, this is for companies who want somebody to come in and advise them how to broadcast live effectively to have an audience who will interact and to gain credibility in live video. And it's a fascinating project, and it is going to work. I can feel it in my bones. I mean, I'm so enthusiastic for this and for 2024, and OneStream's part in it as well, because OneStream is the basis of the live broadcasting side of this. I'm enthused to be working with such an amazing team of people under Joe's leadership. So if you've got an idea and you want to market it, you bring in people who you respect and where that respect is mutual, and you get them involved. You tell them the story of what you're trying to achieve. You tell them what you're marketing and how they're going to benefit. You tell them what you expect of them. You tell them why you respect them. Joe's done this very successfully, basically by going to each individual. Yeah, because we weren't brought in as a team, we were brought in as individuals, and we've been led through a process to get to where we are, which is just pre-launch. I'm grateful to Joe, because I said to Joe this morning, can I use what Livestream Solutions as an exemplar of what I'm talking about? And he said, yes, of course you can. And if I go back to home, see the home page says live streaming as a service, on air, stream, engage and thrive, which is the byline, and everything about is on the front page. And you can discover more about Livestream Solutions by going to the web page, and you can find us on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and LinkedIn. Everything is in place, and it's all been done step by step, and we've all been kept informed of what's going on, and we're all looking forward to working together. I'm just giving you an overview of what's, because Joe's the leader. Joe is driving this. Joe will bring everything together, and he will go out there, and together as a team, we will market it. Livestream Solutions. Right, okay, now for my first day back, this has not been too bad. I had to prepare whilst I was over in Germany. Just let me check the chat and see if there's anything. No, we're okay. Because I'm not on my usual day. Next week, I will be live on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. in the UK. We'll see if we can get Joe involved as well. You can meet Joe. Because this is an ongoing project. Livestream Solutions starts live soon. I'm proud to be part of it. I'm proud to have shown you an insider's view of what it's like to work on a collaborative marketing project, because we're going from a standing start to being well known, and you're going to be able to follow the journey. I'll bring Joe in on a regular basis so that you're kept informed of what's going on and how you can get involved, how you can contact Joe, and basically how you can build your own collaborative marketing team. Because if we just go back to here for a moment, and I scroll down to meet our friends, meet the team. The collaboration is front of house. It's Joe, me, Brigetti, David, Paul, and Marco. But back of house, it's the hit website design team and secret source marketing. So it's about people and companies coming together with a common purpose. Decide what the purpose is first. Don't leave people guessing. No guesswork. Plan it. And I'm looking forward to having Joe on in future episodes of this broadcast. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for watching me live today. This has been Stephen, live from wonderful Wiltshire in England. Take care, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now. And I need to say goodbye. Bye.